Terrific. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting of the Arizona Board of Regents to order. Rachel, would you confirm that we have a quorum?
Yes, Chair Duval, we have a quorum.
Terrific, thank you. Welcome, everyone. Today we have a multi-part meeting. We will convene an executive session for legal advice, discussion, and direction to designated representatives regarding the University of Arizona's request to approve the sublease of property located at 1811 East Northrop Boulevard in Chandler to New Res LLC, and for legal advice and discussion regarding the University of Arizona's global campus. Following the executive session, the board will reconvene in public session to then hear these items on the public agenda. Do I have a motion to enter into an executive session for the items listed on the executive session agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any abstentions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we will now convene an executive session. And my understanding is, do we stay on this line, Rachel?
Yes, Chair Duval, you stay here
Okay.
and we'll leave.
Very good. All right. Okay,
Uh,
welcome back. Rachel, would you please confirm that we still have a quorum?
Yes, Chair Duval, we still have a quorum.
Thank you. The meeting of the Arizona Board of Regents was called to order earlier this afternoon before convening an executive session. We have two items on the agenda today for board consideration. The first item is a request from the University of Arizona to sublease property located at 1811 East Northrop Boulevard, Chandler, to New Res LLC, and to authorize separately the U Arizona President and Chief Financial Officer on behalf of the board to take all appropriate actions necessary to finalize negotiations and to facilitate and execute a sublease and all related documents on the material terms. Lisa Rolney, over to you.
Thank you, Chair Duval. I really appreciate you all taking time out of your schedules. I know that we have a normal cycle in just 2 weeks, but we have a very time-sensitive opportunity to sublease this entire property in Chandler to a single user rather than having to spend money and time to subdivide the space. Due to the lack of demand for office space and not acting quickly in this case means that we might be unlikely to have another opportunity again. Our potential partner needs an answer very quickly as they want to move in on January 1st and they have another option in the wings. So thanks again for stepping away from your day briefly to hear our proposal, and I'm happy to share more about the terms, but I'll stop there and ask if there are any specific questions.
Any questions from board members? With a 3 count, I don't see any. Thank you, Lisa. I move that the board approve the sublease of property located at 1811 East Northrop Boulevard, Chandler, Arizona to New Res LLC, and to authorize separately the U Arizona President and Chief Financial Officer on behalf of the board to take all appropriate actions necessary to finalize negotiations and to facilitate and execute a sublease and all related documents on at least the material terms as described in the executive summary. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
There we go. A couple of people were trying, but unmute. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Any abstentions? Great, motions carries. Okay, second item, last item on our agenda is a request from the University of Arizona that the board adopt an updated non-access resolution related to its Department of Defense National Industrial Security Program. Nate Garb, would you please introduce this item?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time and attention to this resolution, which will facilitate University of Arizona's compliance with requirements to maintain our facilities clearance. With the appointment of new regents and the departure of Dr. Cantwell, who was a key management personnel listed in our facilities clearance, it's created what is known as a change condition in the National Industrial Security Program Operating Manual, or the NISPOM, that requires a board-approved resolution. As noted in your executive summary, NISPOM Section 2 requires any changes of key management personnel to be approved by the board, and also senior leaders to be excluded if they don't need access to cleared information. Basically, in addition to that, the NISPOM also specifies required reporting in different areas, including anything that will affect the facility clearance decision by the U.S. government during annual recertification reviews. So in addition to the board approval of KMP changes, the NISPOM also requires any changes of the key personnel to also be reported by the facilities security officer. So in improving this, it'll affect the needed changes in our KMP and also facilitate the FSO's required reporting, and it'll be done in time before our annual certification review, which is scheduled for November. Again, thank you. Pending any questions, I'll turn it back to you, Mr. Duval.
Thank you. Congratulations on your inaugural presentation to the Regents. Looks like you survived it. Well done. Any questions
Thank
or
you.
comments? I don't see any. In accordance with University of Arizona's request, I move that the board adopt a updated non-access resolution related to the Department of Defense National Industrial Security Program. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. I want to thank you all for taking part in the meeting, breaking into your day, and this concludes today's meeting.